let's mine some clay. And now that that's over with... Now, you might be wondering what that was for, considering that clay normally doesn't really do anything. Oh, by the way, hello everybody, this is my mod here once again, more feeds and Gregtech and stuff like that. So, yeah, there's the intro out of the way. So anyway, you might be wondering why I even got that, and the reason is... I need bricks. And you might be wondering why I need that, and the reason for that is... I need this thing right here, called a high-pressure coal boiler, because this small coal boiler sucks. It does barely anything, and it can't support any of the machines at all, constantly at least. And you pretty much need this thing to make the alloy smelter work, which is the next step in getting a crap ton of bronze. So, that was why I freaked out so much when I got this steel, because you actually really need this to progress in the game. And the only way you can get it is with a super high-tech machine that I'm not going to get for 10 years unless I found that in a chest. So, this is how you make it. You just put 5 steel plates above there, and high-pressure coal boiler. So obviously I'm not going to do anything with this yet because I have the crappiest house in the universe. So I'm going to need to actually build a place that looks better than a foot. I don't really know why it looks like a foot, but I should probably get my microphone farther away from my mouse. Yep. Anyway, I made this thing called a mortar, which it turns out you can make this, and it's way... What? Thaumium? Thaumium. What? I don't have Thaumcraft on. What is this madness? Apparently Gregtech actually adds that now. Whatever. But anyway... I made this, and it turns out that, you know, that whole entire, kind of rampage that I went on last episode when I was trying to find all that crap? Well, it turns out I didn't actually need any of that. All I needed was this right here, and it requires, like, 2 bronze. You just need to smelt copper ore or tin ore, and then you need to crush it up with this mortar. As you can see, you can just crush up an ingot into its dust, and I had no idea this thing existed until a couple minutes ago. Well, actually, last night, but... This will be useful in the future, so I'm glad I made it right now. I'm also glad I made the bucket, because if I didn't make the bucket, then, well, I wouldn't be able to do anything, and that would be bad. So, oh, and also, you wash redstone out in this, and it actually turns into redstone. So, now I actually have redstones. You are having too much fun. What are you doing? So yeah, I mean, now I actually have redstone, so that's really amazingly fantastic. But as you can see, I have an absolute crap ton of bronze compared to what I had last episode. And what I'm trying to make now is something called an alloy smelter. It's this thing right here. You need 6 small bronze fluid pipes, which is nothing more than just a... How do you make a wrench? Hammer... I think I'm just going to make a bronze one. Why not? I'm going to have a crap ton of this. That is a normal wrench. I do not want that. This is the wrench I want. Okay. I don't even know what that wrench was for. I think that was an IC2 wrench. But this wrench is what I need to make these little thingies, but I don't exactly have enough Actually, I do. Wow. I have way more bronze than I thought I did. So here are the pipes that I need for it. Just go ahead and get these out of the way. There we go. So now all I need for this alloy smelter is the bricked bronze hull, which requires about 10 more bronze that I don't have, 3 more sets of bricks. So that's very good. And I'm finally getting into the more exciting stuff. And now that I have this abundance of freaking bronze, I can finally do something with my life and get... Yes, my entire life has been building up to this one moment. I know, I'm a perfect role model. I'm the best role model anyone has ever heard of. But, wow, I have a lot more bricks than I thought I was going to. See, I mean, I spent that whole entire time last episode when I could have just simply done this, and it's way easier than building this whole... Alright, well, I'm just gonna say right off the bat that where I'm living is gonna be pretty much, entirely determined by that thing right over there. On my crosshair. That beautiful spurt of amazingness. Okay. I don't exactly know where I'm going to live, but I know It's going to be around this general area, and it's going to be on top of a hill. And this is just a little bit too tall of a hill for what I would like, and it's also a little bit too narrow of a hill for what I'm going to like. So what I'm going to do is jump on top of this and scope out the... Ooh. That looks like an amazing hill. This most certainly looks like an amazing hill. Fairly close to the oil deposit. There aren't very many hills around there. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to live on that right there. So that would be just great to live on that. That would be just amazing. The reason why I want a hill will be revealed later. That's not exactly the best location. The location that I had before in the server that didn't exactly go too well, so I'm just doing single player now. But the server that I did before with this, the hill was absolutely amazing. Okay, so there was a village, and then there was a trail, and the trail went off on top of a hill and just ended. And it was a really steep hill, and the trail literally looked like if there wasn't a house there, like if you see that, you have to build a house there. Like your mind just imagine there's a house there. So I built one. And the reason why I want a hill is simply because I'm going to kind of, well, I'll reveal that more when I actually, get to that part. This is going to be a bit weird because I'm actually going to have to cut down this tree. Yeah, but the hill that I got in that server world was literally perfect. Like, what? What is that? Oh, is that the hill that I was just on? Holy... What is that? Look at that. Look at this. Look at it. What is that? That is amazing. Is that redstone? No, it's copper. This is the most amazing hill I have ever seen. That just added to it. That just added to how amazing this hill is. Do you see that? I'm getting sidetracked, but I don't care. Do you see that? I feel like I'm climbing Mount Everest or something. This is like the biggest hill I have ever seen in this game, ever. This is iron. This is most certainly, definitely iron. Except I think that was like the only iron in the whole thing, so that's not good. The rest of this is that crap magnetite stuff that I can't process yet, but I will be able to eventually. So anyway, I just scaled the whole mountain for like 2 iron ore, whatever. That was definitely worth it. You wouldn't believe what just happened. There was a creeper in my house. It was literally I don't even know what happened. There were no level 7s in here. Like, no level 7 light levels, but there was a creeper in my house. I don't even know anymore. Well, now that my house is even more beautiful, I guess I can actually go to sleep. I literally just came here to go to sleep, and then a creeper was in here. What? There's gold under my house? I didn't know that. Oh, that's what this is gold? Yeah, it is gold. That's what all of this stuff is. It's gold. I didn't know that. I thought I hit some useless ore, but I actually hit... What is this then? Vanadium magnetite. More of that stuff I can't process yet. That's just great. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna pretend like that never happened. So anyway, I finally found a hill that I can use. Well, found. It's not really found. It's more like I just kind of made it. I couldn't exactly find a hill that suited what I wanted, so I just kind of sculpted one out here. It looks pretty natural, not completely. Doesn't look entirely correct yet. As you can see, I kind of ripped out the entire back of this hill to have enough dirt to use to actually make it look right. And what I'm going to do for this building, let me just have some more of this purple drink. Don't really know what it does or how you make it, but I have it anyway. So, now all I need to do is make this 3 intersection and then continue doing this for the rest of the house. This doesn't exactly look good yet, but it will, okay? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did you come from? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Seriously? I don't even know. Where did you even come from? I have no idea. He just fell. Anyways, got some nice carpenter's blocks doors. I'm finally using carpenter's blocks. I never thought I would, but I am. Okay, time to make a saw. And the recipe just goes as follows. Like this? Yes, like that's a sword, isn't it? No, that's a saw. Okay, good. I thought that was a sword for a second. I was going to be slightly irritated. Okay. Why did I make a saw again? Oh, yeah. To do this? Yes. I needed some slabs, and I need some more stairs to make this house look positively irresistible to stay in and be in and do stuff in. Oh, by the way, I completely forgot. Look at what the saw can do. Boom! I'm so happy that I remembered about that, because I just accidentally wasted a ton of wood by not remembering how to do that. But anyway, that's going to help a lot, having the saw now, because, man... Okay, I just gotta ring around this one more time, with an actual amount of wood that I have now, which is great. And then I'm going to do something like what I'm doing right now. But anyway, I made 12 extra stairs. I'm not too happy about that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this so that there's a little... Whoops! In the ceiling. Yep. A little indent in the ceiling where these things are. So it looks like they're kind of in the ceiling a little bit. There! Now this masterpiece of a thing is finished. Hello, pig. Do you want to die? I hope so. Now this masterpiece of a thing is finished. It's not exactly a masterpiece, but it's definitely a step up of my other house, because my other house, I don't really think that anything could be worse than it, so I suppose that this is probably a bit better. Anyway, look how majestic this is. This is just entirely and completely majestic. Okay, well, I've got all this half slabbed up and amazing and stuff so it doesn't look ugly underneath. I've got all the trapdoors on the side so that I can put flowers there or something of my liking later. So this house is going pretty well. But this isn't actually the reason why I built this house at all. The reason why I built this house was a much more mysterious and better reason for building a house at all. And that reason is I'm going to build a factory under this house. That is the reason why I wanted to make the hill like this, so that I wouldn't actually have to dig out this whole entire thing down here, and I could just start on it prematurely and early and stuff like that. And that's also the reason why I picked this location, because I wouldn't ever have to go from the back and see it being all ugly. So that's just great. As for the situation with the oil, I said it was going to pretty much entirely dictate where my house was, but that's not true, as obviously seen here. Oh my gosh, I'm talking a lot right now. Wow. I haven't talked this long since 1987. I'm going to use these things called teleporters to basically make it look like Okay, I'm going to enter a room with a teleporter in it to teleport all the way to the oil, and I'm going to basically make it look like the oil is housed inside of a room that looks like it's adjacent to the room right next to it. I'm actually going to teleport myself far away so that it looks like I'm right next to the room in the factory, even though the factory's like a half a thousand blocks away from the other one. This is taking a long time to explain. I did not expect this at all. Wow. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. As for what I'm doing right now, I need this thing called an alloy smelter to actually help me get to being able to be that point, to actually start being able to even get there in the first place. And as I said before, it requires blondes. I actually have the blondes to do it now. Looks like I have just enough bronze left over to do this. All I've got to do is this. Put the hammer away. Put the bronze like this. Oh, hang on a second. I need to actually put away this stuff so that my inventory isn't exploding with explosions. Yeah, to make sure it's not exploding with explosions. Like that. So that I can actually make this work properly, which I believe I need to do something like this. Put the hammer right in the middle of this and put these on it. Makes a bricked hull. Yeah, bricked bronze hull. I'm actually very surprised how easy this is to make. Before, you used to have to make a lot of stuff. I guess Greg got some complaints or something because he changed how this is made. In the old versions, you used to have a lot of stuff to be able to make this. So, the high-pressure coal boiler. For now, I'm not going to make the factory because I don't really need to make the factory to make like 2 things, because that would be pointless. So, what I need to do now is make a high-pressure coal boiler. That's not what I meant to say, by the way. And put it right next to this alloy smelter. Now, this is the thing where this basically exhausts steam. It comes out the back. This is the thing that makes the steam. Put coal in here, put water in here, and it starts to make steam. And this is the thing that actually smelts the alloys. Now, I don't actually have enough copper to make this matter yet, but once I have enough copper to make it matter, it is going to be excellently excellento. I don't think that's Spanish, but it sounds like it. Anyway, I think we'll try that out next episode, because I am just about out of time and about of energy for this part. So, I hope you enjoyed and stuff like that. See you watching the next episode. So bye.